So today we're going with a smoke that I saw from Grim. This is actually a smoke that lands on the A ramp from CT, right? We're going to see it fly through right here. I personally felt like this could be used for a retake rather than actually as a delay slash potentially feigning an aggressive play. So I'm actually going to show you how to line it up and then a few other grenades which I think could actually be really, really nice alongside it. Right, let me show you how to line this smoke up that we just shown from Grim, and then we'll actually turn this into a fully fledged like retake you and friend can do. So you get right in the corner, nice and easy, and we'll then show you that there's two lines that stick out here, right? So when you crouch you can see both of them, right? I'm just putting my crosshair down so you can see them clearly. There is also the lines of light, gaps, right? So when you're crouched, you want to aim for the top one where it connects, pull the trigger, and then jump through, right? This should then hit the wall and then land very cleanly on this little lip that sticks out right here, okay? So just to show it from an in-game perspective, you can see very clearly. You can't even peek device very cleanly. Like, I mean, you could definitely tap towards it and probably see somebody if they stick out. But compared to what you're normally able to see, like this is way worse. So let's now turn this into a full-fledged like actual retake strat you can do as a CT. So let's say this T side I've just done there, very nice take. You've tried to double nade the bomb site, you know, you've gone wham, and you know, he's still got the bomb down, and it's like, okay, this is going to be a retake. So, one of you is going to be tasked with doing the smoke, jump throw. You're coincidentally in line with the sandbags here, right? So let's just go with a nice and simple, line up this bit here until it disappears, and then just aim at the top rebound and go just throw. And that's very simple. Like, you can do that more or less on eye rather than actually lining it up, but that's just so you can guarantee it. From this same spot, you've now got so many different avenues to flash with, okay? So you're actually going to go with a different one, which is probably less seen. So you've just thrown a Molotov, you're now going to throw a flashbang like that, right? This is a very simple flashbang. You just aim in line with this bit here, and then you do a little walk. And you can run with that one and keep going forward. Right, so your teammates coming out of the elevator, they probably will get flashed by this. Just to confirm, I'll show you exactly what this looks like from their side. So you just line up there, and then it just about comes out here, okay? So when they're coming out, they should probably have already cleaned this, and then when that flash pops, you swing and you kill the purple one here. Right, so if you're the second player, right, so let's change this around a bit. So second player, you've got a very nice and simple actual situation here. So you're going to actually go to this bit here, like right up against this, you get a little jammed in between the two bits. You're then just going to aim, so you see this line here, you aim right in the centre, put your crosshair right on the centre of it, and just throw. That's a nice and easy one, okay? So this lands quite deep into shore, but it leaves this bit visible, right? So you know you can 100% clean this. And also, if a player actually decides, let's try and walk through, they will stick out right here. They will stick right through and you'll be able to kill them. So the second player, you can easily actually add a flashbang to this as well. You can either be a case of, you know, just smoking that and then throwing a flashbang on the same spot through the window perhaps, like that. That could probably be enough where, like, because if you think about where a player is sat here, like if they're probably holding this angle or like this spot here, any flashbang that comes, like that one coming behind this person will not be blinding him. So let's say that you, after smoking, if you have a Molotov left, you could actually just do this right here. So this one's a bit more easy because of my crosshair. As you can see, it lines up on the left hand side on the bottom, and then you just throw it right there. And that will land there, and I'm pretty confident that if you've done the smoke correctly, I'll wait a second. But if the smoke is lined up nice and easy, so this, yeah, as I said, you get right in the corner, then you line up on the middle of that. You can then do the same line up here, and I'm pretty sure, yeah, so that actually works beautifully. This means the player will be either pushed up, like they'll get burnt forward, this is the worst possible scenario. You're so far ahead right here. You're like, look how close you are to that corner already. And you've just done a Molotov which pushes the player out, you'll hear them. And they'll then get blinded by that flashbang landing here. So when you're pushing out, you just basically need to make sure that you clean this bit, which you can then do as well. If you have another teammate arriving, you just throw the same lineup on the same Molotov. Because that, as you can see, lands right there. So if they're holding this bit here, they will still get blinded by this, because they need to actually be holding it, or if they're on the rail, yeah, they're probably already facing you. You can probably just win the firefight. So let's show this how, you know, how it will look if there's actually all the grenades lying down and then nice and straight up, like easy retake, okay? Okay, so I'm just going to do it on my own, just to show very cleanly, like, what the lineups are again, and then what each player needs to know, okay? So this will be tagged in the video as player 1. So player 1 gets right in the corner, they then line up, right there, and then jump through. You're then going to line up your Molotov, easy, and then the flashbang as well. Very straightforward, and you can see very clearly your impact already is clear right here. So player 2, of course, this is assuming there are smokes here and here, as I've already mentioned, so it means that you need to be lining up on this sort of area instead. So first off, you line up at that, you throw it at the ceiling, you're then going to line up your crosshair, Molotov there, and then you're going to flash the same bit. Ideally, you have a player with 2 flashbangs doing that, because then it's just double flashbang, meaning you can just keep on running and have like a firing sword be charging out. So in my mind, this retake could be a very doable one, and I think it's more than enough really, because you're only using 2 smokes, 2 Molotovs, and then let's say 3 flashbangs. If your teammates from B are rotating as well, this could be such an easy retake. Like, you've already cleared out basically all of the close angles to get onto the site, and then from this point onward, you can actually just even go further than that. You can push up towards here even. Like, so let's say that that smoke is in play, right? It's just landed there. You've already cleared up towards this side here. You're like, okay, well, let's carry on moving forward a bit. You could even boost somebody, right? Like, think about how high up you can get somebody to peek over this, and they can clear that back line, and then you'll know, okay, they might be on the floor. Boom, that's it. Like, this is purely theory crafting, just based off the one smoke I saw Liquid do, and how you can actually adjust to use that smoke in a different way. It's worth noting as well, you can probably line up this like slightly differently, but that's how I found it to actually land pretty successfully every time. So that's going to be it from this. I just thought it would be a cool video to make with a bit of theory crafting, potentially what you can do with grenades that are given by the pro players essentially.